Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo, with me today is Zen.
Hello.
And today we're trying something a little bit new that I don't think anyone's ever done before. Responding to internet strangers whom we have no affiliation with to let them know how they should live their lives. That's right, we are judging people on AITA, a subreddit dedicated to people asking if they are jerks. We're making judgments, like a little bit like a court. So let's just get right into it. Am I the butthole for not sitting next to my girlfriend to eat bagels? I've been seeing a girl now for about a year on and off. In the last 2 months, we've been trying to see each other more seriously, and that's why I call her my girlfriend, even though that's not exactly her title. About a week ago, she spent the night at my house, and the next morning, she went out and bought us bagels and coffee. When she got back, she sat them on the counter, and I grabbed my bagel and coffee, and I sat at my computer. She took hers and sat on the couch in the next room about 15 feet away. We could clearly see each other. After a few minutes, she asked if we were going to watch TV together. I simply said, no, I don't want to, and continued on the computer. I stood up after a minute and turned on music, hoping that would be a middle ground, and then went back to the computer. After a few minutes, she asked if we were going to eat together. In my opinion, we were only 15 feet apart from each other, so we were eating together. I don't want to be snarky or mean, so I just don't respond. She finished eating while looking at her phone and left soon after. A few days later, she told me she was upset I didn't eat with her, and I seemingly gave her the silent treatment when asking if we could eat together. In my opinion, I was just in the other room, 15 feet away on the computer, so we were basically eating together. If she wanted to say hi or talk, she could have just walked over. So am I the butthole? I'm sorry, that is this is the funniest thing I've ever heard 15 feet away.
15 feet away in the other room doing something completely different. But are we still eating together?
He keeps saying 15 feet away. It's killing me. He's trying to justify it to the chads on Reddit who know that he's gonna have to lawyer up, hit the gym, and divorce her.
Like, that is the key detail that they are trying to hammer home, as if the distance is the thing that's like, that we're only 15 feet apart. Clearly we were eating together. How? No.
Yeah, like, this is the thing. With my last partner, there was a time when she spent the night, we went out, got breakfast, and, like, we came home and we sat in my room. And the thing is, like, I was on my computer, but, like, my chair was turned, I was looking at her, talking to her, less than, like, 3 feet from each other, so we were eating together. This dude literally was just like, I want to go play Minecraft with the boys instead of spending time with cute woman.
But it's also the case of like, we're trying to eat together. Okay, no, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I shall appease them by putting on music and ignoring. Clearly, we're still eating together because we're within 15 feet radius.
Yes, that is the legal definition as defined by the rules of war to be the definition of eating together. 15 feet away, doing your own thing. Like, I agree. She probably could have vocalized this, like, while she was there, but at the same time, no, dude. If you are trying to take this more seriously, partners deserve your time. You need to intentionally spend time with them. That's just how it works. Like, you can't just be like, we are in the same house, therefore together. Like, no, that's cringe. You gotta intentionally spend time with people.
Exactly. As you were saying, it's like communication is what it all boils down to. Yes, she could have vocalized it a bit better, but if he was wanting to spend time alone, he should have mentioned that as well, instead of just popping on music or moving to another room and just ignoring. That, like, nah, straight up.
No, I'm sorry, my man. You're the butthole here.
Am I the asshole for swearing at a coworker for contacting me while on Do Not Disturb? I have a coworker who comes to me for assistance. That's fine. However, when I'm on Do Not Disturb in Teams, he will send me multiple emails or call me on my phone. It's never anything important, just minor stuff that could wait until my meetings are over. I've talked to him 3 or 4 times, telling him that he needs to either wait or, if he must email me, it has to stop at 1 and I'll reply to him when I can. He sent emails every few minutes asking for an answer. If I decline his call, he'll call right back. He's being talked to by management about this. Last week, I sent him a terse email when he emailed me several times during an important meeting. Stop! I've told you I'll get back to you when I can. If I'm on Do Not Disturb, that doesn't mean unless your name is Joe. This is the last time I'll be polite. Finally, he emailed me again on Monday. Multiple times. So I replied with something along the lines of, do you know how to freaking read? Have you listened to a goddamn thing I've said? Do Not Disturb means leave me the freak alone. We've had polite conversations about this, but I'm going to be more blunt. Screw off! You are actively hindering my work. Note, he's not trying to bait me. He just thinks that he should be able to get an answer right away from a person. He and a few coworkers claim I was an a-hole and out of line for swearing at him and being demeaning. Am I the asshole?
I'm leaning towards no, actually. Like,
Nope.
This dude has been exceedingly, like, polite, trying to get it through their skull, has gone through proper channels and management, has actively told them multiple times, stop doing this, and they're still doing it. At that point, they've earned it. They have the badge that says you can now be a jerk to me because I am not respecting what you're saying.
Yeah, this is all down to just boundaries and professional courtesy. If you're on Do Not Disturb and they have laid down the boundaries saying, please don't do this, I'm telling you that I do not want you to do this, I am trying to focus on my work, you are not, entitled to my time all of the time, then that's on them. Especially if they've gone through, the proper channels. They've gone to management, they've had people talk to them about it, repeatedly said, do not do this, yet they still do? Nah.
Yeah, like this is kind of the thing. Teams allows you to work asynchronously, so that should be a benefit, but swearing at the coworker does put you in a bad position with HR, so do yourself a favor. By all means, keep all of the emails saying, please stop doing this. Make sure that you keep your escalation report. That way, it will probably hit you less hard. There's a chance that this still hits you, which is unfortunate. But report them to management and just kind of self-report to make it a little bit easier. So that way you can basically say, hey, this coworker's an issue. Am I the butthole for not whacking my 21M girlfriend's 20F in the middle of the night back to her apartment? Hey, everyone, I'm confused about something. Oh, this is gonna be a great typed post. So thought it would be best if I posted here. Last night around 1 a.m., my 21M girlfriend 20F, thank you again for clarifying, was studying with a group of people at the library while I was home. I was about to go to sleep and had the lights off and was in bed when I got a call from her saying she had no one to walk her back home. She did not directly say she wanted me to walk her back home. She was saying that she was feeling upset and stressed that she was trying to figure out how to get back. If she did, I would have been more than happy to walk her back. I live 15 to 20 minutes away from the library, so I suggested she could Uber back home to save time. I did not realize that she wanted me to walk her back home. She abruptly ended the call. I kept texting her, suggesting that I could walk her back if needed, and she didn't say anything to me. I left her 7 missed calls and she didn't pick up. Turns out she found her lap pod and walked back with him. They live in the same building. She's upset that I didn't immediately suggest me coming out to our campus's library to walk her back to her house, which is another 15 minutes away from my house. It's like a triangle. Now she won't talk to me. Was I wrong in this situation? I genuinely don't know if I messed up or not. I thought it was unfair of her to expect me to do this without her explicitly stating it. Yes, it was. I don't think this dude's the jerk.
No, absolutely not. Again, it boils down to communication. That's literally it. If she wanted you to come out and be like, yo, walk me home, please. It's late. It's scary. I want to spend time. Whatever the reason it may have been, communicate it. People do not understand others' minds flawlessly. Just say what you want.
When I was younger, I had a partner tell me that they felt, how do I put this? They thought I was ignoring them because they were like upset at like 2 in the morning and I never responded to them. I had been asleep for 4+ hours at that point. Some people just have unrealistic expectations for how a relationship should be. And at day's end, they expect you to be able to read their mind.
Oh, no, yeah.
Those aren't the people you make a life with.
Harping on to that, especially the whole like unreal expectations or just like unobtainable expectations in relationships. It's not like just... The fact that going into this as well is like he also like kind of figured it out just after the call and then was like, hey, I could do this if you want, like realizing it and then trying to message her and make sure she was safe and then just being stonewalled as well. That's not in any way okay, because at that point he could have been fearing for her life or whatever at that point.
Well, my thing is too, she hung up immediately rather than clarifying her desire, which to me indicates that she's just not a good person.
Nah, I'm fully on the side of the guy on this one. Just state what you want.
The 21M definitely has it correct here. And that's all the time we have here today for this brand new format. As always, please, we love your feedback and let us know if you think any of these people were the a-hole or the non-a-hole. The p-hole, if you will.
Stop.
If you do want more like this, please let us know in the comments down below. And again, feedback. But until then, my name has been Luma, with me has been Zen.
And we hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.